To B final, we are off on the A final right now. A final. In lane 1, furthest away from the camera, is from Narragansett, Isaac Makarski. Lane 2, Nereid Boat Club, Anthony Cristatello. Lane 3, from Sarah, Robert Vernazza. Lane 4, Seattle Rowing Center, Christopher Wales. Lane 5 from Dallas, Oliver Solana. And lane 6 from Newburgh, Matthew Scholl. So the A final here at 500 meters. And it appears that Christopher Wales, out of the picture a little bit to the right, you can see his trail there, his wake. It has about a boat length, a little bit of open water over the field, over Oliver Solana in lane 5 from Dallas. And there he is, Christopher Wales from Seattle Rowing Center. Rowing very nicely in a position where he can see everybody behind him, and there's everybody behind him. Lane 1 is Isaac Makarski, and next to him from Nereid is Anthony Cristello. In lane 5 is Oliver Solana. Those three, it looks like lane 1 and 2 a little bit ahead of Mr. Solana in lane 5 from Dallas. But our leader is Christopher Wales in lane 4, looking over, seeing where those lane 1, lane 2 guys are, seeing how much push he has to keep those guys at bay. Rowing very nicely there. And now lane 2, Mr. Cristello seems to have a little bit on everybody else, but this is a pretty tight field here. Everybody's out by about a boat length, but that's about it. Great race.
Christopher Wales from the Seattle Rowing Center being very assertive in the first half of this race. In the big championship final for the men's single. It's about a boat length lead approaching the 1,000 meter mark. Meanwhile, a battle for second between lanes 1 and 2. That's Narragansett, Isaac Makarski, and the Nereid, BC, Anthony Cristatello. They are battling for second place at the 1,000 meter mark. Meanwhile, in fourth, it's Robert Vernazza from Sarah. Fifth right now belongs to Matthew Scholl from Newburgh, and sixth to Oliver Solana from Dallas. A little surprising, and you might want to watch that boat. In lane 5, Oliver Solana was the silver medalist at the 2011 Youth Nationals. Right now, with Christopher Wales asserting himself in first place, it now looks as if Anthony Cristatello from Nereid, BC has taken over second place in this big championship final for the men's single for 2012. However, Isaac Makarski from Narragansett is not letting the Nereid, BC boat get that far ahead. And meanwhile, moving fast in lane 3, Robert Vernazza from Sarah is trying to keep up with that pack. And not out of it yet was Matthew Scholl from Newburgh in 5th place and Oliver Solana from Dallas in 6th. About a 30-meter spread between the first place boat and the last place boat in this men's championship single, the A final for the 2012 U.S. Rowing Youth National Championships. Christopher Wales continues to press in the lead. Meanwhile, Anthony Cristatello from Nereid, BC, who qualified by placing second in the Mid-Atlantic qualifying regatta, is in second place. Third place for the moment belongs to Isaac Makarski from Narragansett, but he is now being challenged by Robert Vernazza from Sarah. And rowing the single, it's all about conserving energy, using energy when you need, and having enough at the end to maintain a lead or overcome your opponent. Here with 500 meters to go in the A final for the men's single, the 2012 U.S. Rowing Youth National Championships, it is Christopher Wales from Seattle Rowing Center who is in the lead. Meantime, making a big move, Robert Vernazza from Sarah, who placed first in the Southwest Regional Qualifier. He is now pressed into third place beginning to challenge the second place boat of Anthony Crisatiello from Nereid, BC. Isaac McCarskey from Narragansett in the race there as well. It looks like second, third, and fourth place will be challenged here. Meanwhile, Matthew Scholl from Newburgh is beginning to pour on the energy. Oliver Salona, last year's 2011 Youth National silver medalist, is in sixth place and trailing the field, but there's still plenty of water between here and the finish line. But let's see if Christopher Wales can hold on to first place and win the men's single.
So Christopher Wales out front there with Vernazza to his right. This is turning into a great race here. So Wales is still out in front, but you can see over on the far side there, lanes 1 and 2, McCarskey and Crisatiello battling it out. And Vernazza also. Vernazza, lane 3. Wales still with a little bit of a lead, putting on a furious sprint, trying to stay ahead of these other 3 boats. Who's going to get the second and third place medal? That's what it's coming down to. So it looks like, right now it looks like Wales, and it's going to be Vernazza or Crisatiello. Wales, it's Wales, Vernazza, Crisatiello, and McCarskey. And then Mr. Scholl from Newburgh. And Oliver Solana rounding out the field in 6th place. So our men's single national champion, Christopher Wales, had a huge lead early in the race. And then on the 3 boats, you can see on the top of the screen, came charging back at him. What a great race. What a great race. And there he is, Christopher Wales, our new national champion.